Hey, Maxine here, coming to you live from Montreal on my birthday. It is such an incredible city, such an incredible time. I've been here since the 31st, which was, no, 30th, which was Thursday, just soaking up the city. I had an amazing photo shoot, and now I'm basically, for the next 4 days, with my incredible coach and mentor and literally 100 women, business owners from around the world, and we are basically masterminding, really here to work on our businesses to become, the theme for the event is the feminine CEO. So we are basically getting what it takes to lead in a feminine way, to do big things out there in the world with our careers, but in a way that's true to us. We don't want to be men. Nothing wrong with being a man, but we are women, and there's a way to do business as a woman that is great, and that's what this trip is all about. So for me, some people might be like, oh my God, you're here working on your birthday. Well, for me, I am a lifelong learner, and there is nowhere else I'd rather be than right here. So I just wanted to say hi as usual to you on a Monday, a little bit later, because I'm in a different time zone in Canada, and also basically, in an event. So this is like the first opportunity I've had to jump on and talk to you. On the lunch break now, there's a few incredible women I'm going to go meet and go lunch with, but I wanted to say hi and find out what you're up to. Let me know in the comments, and really to share with you a really super hopefully helpful and quick tip for you. So for me, I'm 38, I just turned 38 today. So my age of 37, my year being 37, was one of my most incredible years ever. Before I kind of get into all the things that were incredible about it, I'd have to say as well, it was also one of my toughest years ever. There's so much that I had to kind of grow through, push through, learn through. It was really a difficult year on so many levels, but I will also say it was my most incredible year yet. So many successes. I went into full-time entrepreneurship, which has just been incredible. My business just continues to astound me with how much it's just growing, and the impact I'm able to have in the world of my work. It's just such a blessing to me to be able to see that. My family life, my spiritual growth, all of that has just literally been off the charts incredible. For me, I love to travel, I love fashion. I've been able to literally take my travel to a whole new level every single month in the last year of being 37. I was in another country doing something incredible. I was in Vietnam, Dubai, New York, London, Cannes. Literally travel, I kind of fueled my soul with that love. I did so many things that were just so incredible to me. For me, having a wonderful relationship with my husband is just so key to me, and that's something that has just taken on incredible new heights. With my daughter, my other family members, just really being the best I can be was a big goal, and I did all of that when I was 37. But for me, as I move into being 38, this is going to be my best year yet. And I wanted to share something with you. I'm not saying all this to just share my story. There's always something in it for you. Basically, for me, I'm trying to create my best year yet. And I'll tell you what I do to actually make that a reality and not have it be some pipe dream. A lot of people talk about, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And they're still talking about it. I say things, and not everything I say turns to gold, but literally when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And here are the tips that help me achieve that. Number one, I dream so big. Dream big. Whatever it is, you may not want to be traveling around the world every single month, or in a relationship with a husband, a child, whatever your dream is, whatever your thing is that would get you so excited, discover it and dream big. Because a lot of the time, it's so easy to be in reaction mode and just doing what happened, what your boss tells you to do, or just going with the flow, or whatever it might be. And very few people actually take the time to sit down with themselves and figure out, if anything was possible, what would I create? So I often sit down with that question, and I dream really big. And once you have a dream that's that huge, it is exciting to you. And the thing is, I mentioned to you, my last year was super difficult. There was so many things that came up that would have been so easy to quit, so easy to give up. But because my dream was so big and so exciting and so motivating to me, quitting and giving up was never an option. So when you dream big and you know why you want something, that will keep you going when the going gets tough. Not if the going gets tough, when it goes tough. When it gets tough, your big dream and your big why behind the dream will keep you going. And number two, is really just to surround yourself with people that say yes, that agree, that tell you it's possible. You know, many a big dream has been killed because it was shared with the wrong person that said, oh, I don't know if you can do that, or how can you afford that, or whatever. So surround yourself with people that say yes to your dream. Now, for me, being here, being with my mentor, being with these incredibly inspiring women around the world, they say yes. I tell them the big things I want to do in my business. I tell them the big things I want to do out there in the world, and it's a yes. Never is there like, oh yeah, you sure you can do that? Who the hell do you think you are? Don't you need permission? They're like, yeah, give yourself permission, go do that. So surround yourself with people that say yes to your dream. Don't go sharing it with people that kill your dream. You know, for me, I look at a lot of these women. You know, we are on different paths in the entrepreneurial journey, but for many of them, my big dream is something they've already done. It's totally normal for them to do some of these things that are my wildest dreams right now, and it's so key. So if you have your big dreams, who are you around? If nobody can even relate to any of that and they think it's crazy, you need to expand your sphere of people. Hey, and there's one of them right there, Isabella. No, I'm on a Facebook Live, darling. So look at that dress. I mean, how...
I'm just coming to get the insight of you. Please carry on.
Yeah. I was just actually coming up to the end. I was just sharing like how important it is to dream big, and how important is it to surround yourself with people that also dream big, that, you know, will hear what you're saying and be like, yes, instead of killing your dream.
Yeah, because it's so true, because like you get to a stage where you don't even want to share your dream because there's people around you that are on such a different frequency and not in the same sphere, right? So then you become that you don't even want to share your dream because it's so, you know, with like little minds. I do call it little minds, sorry.
Yes.
But it is little minds,
don't
right?
be sorry about it.
And that's why it's so important to surround yourself with such high vibe women that are really going after what they want, because there's no playing small here, right?
No.
We're here to play big, and it's hard to do that when you're surrounded by a lower frequency. So it's so important, whatever you need to do to get yourself on the higher frequency.
Definitely. And to be honest, I'm so inspired by this woman. I'm so happy she walked by. She's like one of about 100 here. This woman, can I say how old you are?
Yeah, of course you can.
So she is 22 years old.
I am.
This woman has created a multiple six-figure. You're on the way to creating a multiple six-figure business, and she does it with such ease, such fun, such grace. It's mind-blowing to me.
Thanks,
so that's who I
Max.
want to be around, because you make what most of the people in the world just think.
And I want to be around you.
Well, thank you.
That's the whole reason.
We're doing
we're doing
the
this
same
together.
thing. And to be honest, there's a lot of people that you might share that with. They're like, oh, who do you think you are? Or don't you need
Exactly.
permission or whatever?
Exactly.
This is a group of women who decide they want to do something. They lead from the heart. They lead in a feminine and powerful way. And they give themselves permission to do incredible things.
With fun as
With
well.
fun.
With the energy, because that's what people buy into.
Yes,
the energy.
yes. And
sorry, I don't know who your target is. So I'm
Yeah,
trying to give.
don't worry about it.
I'm trying to give some to them, but then I forgot who. I don't know exactly who I was speaking to.
Give you, because you were enough. And another thing I love about you as well is that she suddenly had to move country very suddenly.
Oh, so suddenly.
Yes.
So suddenly. And every time, like, people are like, where are you from? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just traveling the world. Like, that's where I'm from. But I moved country, and that's actually when I had my biggest month as well. So, because I told my mind, like, if I move, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna, like, you know, create this big month, and I did it.
Yes.
And I did it in the most littlest of time as well. Exactly. Don't be afraid to dream big, and things don't need to take long. You know, when people are like speaking about their 5-year vision, it's like, I don't even know where I'm going to be in 6 months. Like, like I don't get how they do that, because of course it's good to have a vision, but you know, 1 year max, because if you cap yourself, this is what's going to be created in 5 years, you're gonna manifest that into it. And we don't want to take 5 years to do all that. I want to take like 6 months to do a 5-year plan.
Yes.
What I encourage my clients to do too.
Yes,
so yeah.
yes. So she was probably going somewhere, but like, she's so amazing. I had to pull her in. But these are the kind of women I like to surround myself with. You know, going places, doing stuff, no excuses. I mean, moving country. That would have been enough to take so many people, you know, realistically out of the game. Like, oh no, I'm gonna
Can't lie, it wasn't easy, right? The
wasn't
moving
easy.
side of it, but the business side flew because I knew what needed to happen in terms of my personal life. I did need to. We had to move over there,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So yeah,
yes.
you just have to choose for it to be simple. It isn't easy, but you have to choose the simple route.
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you so much for being so impromptu.
problem.
Like, yeah, so basically surround yourself with people that inspire you. You know, they don't have to look like you necessarily. Surround yourself with people incredible, no excuses. And that's who I like to be around. So I'm going to be spending literally the whole week with them. And I'll try and share more. I'm not sure how much time we'll have. It's a busy week. So I'll try and share more as and when. But this is Isabella. I'm going to try and tag you so they can follow you. She is just a joy to watch online, seriously. So I'm going to tag her in this post when it gets live. Check her out. Incredible business coach, helping, if you want to become a coach, right? Is it mainly coaches you work with
Yeah,
now?
it's coaches who really, really want to get to the next level and think that they need to take a year, 2 years to get there, and they just don't. So I teach women how to create their income and impact in the shortest time possible.
Exactly. So I'm going to tag her in this. Go check her out. Incredible woman. You don't have to have complex systems and funnels initially, because you did a lot of your things without all of that.
Everything that I've created was with no list, no ads, no paid marketing. Everything that I've created so far, and to share it, to be so super transparent with you, on this month, last August, I started to try and put all these systems in place, and I was like, what am I doing? I was spending crazy. My profit margin was so much less, because I was investing so much into Facebook ads, for example. And I do believe that you need that in order to scale to multi-seven figures and things like that. But if you're going after your six figures, multi-six figures, you don't need that. It's distraction. Every single day, ask yourself, what is a money making activity that you can do that is not going to be to go and try and create this huge funnel in a day, okay? You can just be making connections, go speak to people, stand out, get online. What we're doing right now, we can get to so much more people just by doing this than trying to sit all day to create a funnel, which is what I tried to do, right? So you don't need to do that. That slowed my process down, each to their own, of course, but it slows it down. You can get anything you want when you bring the energy of being yourself, authenticity, the transparency, and to be the transformation too that your clients really, really want. And
I love it. That's a third point. Thank you for that. Be yourself. Be yourself. A lot of the time you think, oh my God, I've got to be someone else. Be yourself. There is a best version of yourself you need to get to, but be yourself. You are enough. So on that note,
say hello to version 2.0 of yourself and bye to 1.0 and step into that person, okay?
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Bye.